Have you seen a new Champions Karambit? Yes? I know, it's really cool. And now you might already know what I'm going to say next. I also really like the design of chamber abilities. With that I mean his guns. So let's combine the two of them into another custom character skin. Not literally a custom character, but a skin for a character. I already made 2 Karambits in the past, so I had some experience going into this. Before I did anything with the computer though, I started drawing in my sketchbook until I had something I liked. This took quite long. After that, I took a photo and then started to make my drawing digital. At first I added a silhouette of the normal Karambit and then put my drawing on top of it. And if you ask yourself why I did this, it's not that I want to copy the Champions Karambit, but it needs similar proportions. This is really helpful when I want to put the Karambit in the game at the end. It's going to fit perfectly in the character's hand. Now I start drawing over the knife. Drawing in Photoshop is the last step before I go into Blender. And this is really the last step where I could change major things about the Karambit. I think I'm done now. Let's move to Blender. Welcome to Blender. Blender is my 3D modeling software of choice. So if you want to try it out, just download it. It's free for everyone to use. But to come back, at first I always put my reference in Blender. Now I can put simple planes over the reference picture. I think now you might see why I like Champios' design. This somewhat looks like a logic board on a computer. To keep it going, all of the parts are now 3D, with the help of the mirror modifier, and also smooth. This is thanks to the subdivision surface modifier. The blade followed, and with that I wanted to add the handle. But it didn't look good, so I decided to not make a dedicated handle. At this time I thought that the model was complete, and so I started texturing. I tried around a long time with the textures, but nothing seemed to work. Everything looked a bit flat, even after I added some lights to it. So I scrapped the textures and started to look closer at Champios' guns. The surface looks really smooth, and the stripes are not that thin as I have them right now. I quickly changed all of the points, and then I came up with this. But now everything looked a bit too smooth. So I added back some small surface imperfection on all of the parts. I think it's done. Let's go! Now I threw some quick animations together for you to enjoy in a second. But before we come to that, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. And maybe think about becoming a channel member. Now, let's enjoy the animation.